Alright guys, welcome back. We are now going to make a video on converting measurement units. So we're going to use one chart for every single one of these practice problems. If you look at number 1, we are converting pounds to ounces. So here we go. Words, original, new. I have pounds and I have ounces. Well, if we look at our star chart, 1 pound is equivalent to 16 ounces. So that is my original information. 1 pound, 16 ounces. Well, it now says you have 3 pounds. Well, to get from 1 to 3, what did you multiply by? Good, multiplied by 3. So what is 16 times 3? Good, it's 48. So your answer is just 48 ounces. I'm going to go and highlight everything that we solved for here. And here's the final answer up top, also highlighted. Alright, if you look at number 2, it says 16 quarts is equal to blank gallons. So we are comparing quarts to gallons. Well, again, let's look at our star chart. Well, it tells us right here that 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. So 4 quarts is 1 gallon. Well, it tells me that I have 16 quarts. Well, to get from 4 to 16, what did you multiply by? What did you multiply by 4? So what is 1 times 4? It is 4. So the answer should just be 4 gallons. Man, look how nice and easy this is, just doing a one chart. Making our information nice and neat, like our rooms at home. We clean our rooms. We don't want dirty rooms. Alright, number 3. We have inches to feet. So here we go, words, original, new. We have inches to feet. Now I'm not going to look at the chart on this one because I think this one is basic. We should know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. Well, it says now that you have 24 inches. Well, to get from 12 to 24, what did you multiply by? Good, you have a scale factor of 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. So the answer should just be 2 feet. Ooh, look at this next one. Now we're going to go from feet to yards. So words, original, new. Feet to yards. Now, I know this one by heart. I don't know if anyone else does, but just in case, let's look at our star chart. There are 3 feet and 1 yard. So 3 feet is equal to 1 yard, but it says we're going 12 feet. Well, to get from 3 to 12, what did you multiply by? Good, you multiplied by 4. So 1 times 4 is 4. So this person went 4 yards. Alright, number 5. Oh, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. From here, we're going from miles to feet. So this is going to be a jump here. Because if we look at our star chart, we can't go from miles to feet. We have to go from miles to yards, and then yards to feet. So I'm going to have to make a little bit of a different one chart here. I'm going to start with miles to yards. Well, on our star chart, it tells us 1 mile is equivalent to 1,760 yards. but it tells me I'm going 3 miles. So my scale factor, to get from 1 to 3, you multiply by 3. So 1,760 times 3 gives you 5,280 yards. But we're not done yet. I'm actually going to create another one chart. But I'm going to flip to the back of this paper so we can do it. Actually, I'm not going to flip to the back. I didn't realize we had more problems there. So here we go. I'm just going to do it right here now. Make me another little one chart. It's going to be a little small, hard to see, but it's alright. We're now going from yards to feet. Well, we already saw earlier that there are 3 feet in 1 yard. Well, going back to our previous information, we have 5,280 yards. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can go from 1 to 3 and multiply by 3. Or you can go from 1 to 5,280 and multiply by 5,280. It's the same answer. I'm just going to multiply by 3. So what is 5,280 times 3? Let's do the math here. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. 3 times 5 is 15. Ooh, there it is. 15,840 feet are in 3 miles. Whew, that was a lot of work there. That was a 2-step problem on that one. Alright, the next one says we're going from pounds to tons. Words original new. Pounds to tons. Well, let's go ahead and look at our star chart. Well, for 1 ton, there are 2,000 pounds. So 2,000 pounds for 1 ton. But it says we have 12,000 pounds. So to go from 2,000 to 12,000, you have to multiply by a scale factor of 6. So what is 1 times 6? Answer is just 6. So the answer is 6 tons. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. And that's going to leave the backside for the kids to practice. Yay! Alright. This next one says we are going from ounces to pounds. Well, again, if we look at our chart here, it says 1 pound is equivalent to 16 ounces. So here we go. Words original new. Pound. Ounces. Again, straight from our star chart, 1 pound, 16 ounces. What says we need 64 ounces? Well, I'm going to do it this way. To go from 1 to 16, you have to multiply by 16. But now look at my arrow. I'm going in the opposite direction. When you go in the opposite direction, you can't multiply. You have to now divide by 16. So what is 64 divided by 16? 16, 32, 48, 64. The answer would be just 4. 4 pounds. Alright, we got 1 more. We're going from pints to quarts. Well, again, look at our star chart. 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. Words original new. We have quarts. We have pints. Again, from our star chart, 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. Well, it now says you have 6 pints. Well, to go from 2 to 6, you have to multiply by 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. The answer is just 3 quarts. Now, the back side of this is not homework, but I highly recommend the students practicing at least 2 or 3 of these tonight along with their homework. Again, this test is going to be very hard. They need as much practice and study as they can get. I will be posting about 5 videos a little bit later today. I highly recommend watching them. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye.